Good day, Leo, and welcome to my channel. This is your quarterly reading for spring 2025. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Note that this reading does have a bonus to it. You can find it at my Patreon, and you can find a link to that in the description below. So let's go ahead and let's check out what your affirmation for the season is. I acknowledge my own self-worth. My confidence is soaring. I acknowledge my own self-worth. My confidence is soaring. That's a really good one. I like that. A little wordy, but I like it. Um, anyway, universe speak. Spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Seven of diamonds. 10 of hearts. Ooh, nice. 6 of spades. And the 9 of clubs. So, your general energy is a struggle, right? You're going through some kind of struggle. I don't feel like this is like a really like strong struggle. I don't know. I don't get that feeling that it's like a really heavy struggle, but you're struggling with something and you're thinking about giving into it and just being like, I got to deal with this struggle and that's it. And it's going to be here forever and ever and ever. And the cards are saying no. The end is soon. It's coming. You need to not give up. You're stronger than this, and you can make it through this struggle. Also, note that a lot of times struggles are in our hands. A lot people don't want to admit that, but a lot of times the struggles that we're in are in our hands, and we can actually stop the struggle ourselves. So make sure that there isn't some way for you to stop this struggle. I kind of feel like you're struggling. I don't know why, but I feel like you're struggling mentally. I really do. I feel like that. And if that is the case, then you are the only one who can stop that struggle. Now, that's only for some of you, but I do feel that. I do feel like that for some of you that this is a mental struggle. At the beginning of the season, you have harvest season, so you can build a harvest season. Your past efforts are going to start paying out. So maybe you had an Etsy shop or a YouTube channel, or you were in business like carpentry or whatever 6 months ago and it didn't work out, so you left it there. And now all of a sudden, business is picking up. All of a sudden, people are buying your wares on Etsy or writing you, asking you about your wares. Maybe people are starting to watch your videos and liking your videos and all that. Maybe people are talking to you if you're interested in building like a deck for them or something like that. So when you see this start up, don't go, I don't want to get back into this. I already failed at it in the first place. Why would I get back into this? Well, because you can make a harvest season, it's time for you to jump back on that. It's time for you to make more wares. It's time for you to make more videos. It's time for you to put your ass back out there and maybe do and learn some things that maybe you didn't learn or do the first time around. And that's how I feel when this card comes up, because uh, one time I did the reading and somebody asked, well, why would I go back and restart something that failed me in the first place? Well, because maybe you didn't do everything that you should have done. I've noticed that a lot of times, even with me, people will build the wares, people will make the videos, people will do all the stuff that you're supposed to do, make the craft, but they don't deal with the business end of it, right? Marketing, and stuff like that, putting it out there. It's a lot of work. It's a ton of work. So when you're trying to make some kind of self-made business or something, you're going to end up putting in a lot of work because you don't have a marketer. You don't have somebody that's doing the publicity. You don't have the person that's talking to other people and bringing them towards your wares. If you can, get people to do that for you, talk about you and all that stuff. But in the end, you have to do some extra work, and you can find all the information about doing that on YouTube. plain and simple. There's tons of stuff on YouTube to help you grow your YouTube channel, learn about marketing, learn about how to draw people into your wares and whatnot, to your website or whatever you got going on, right? So you need to really start studying those kind of things, okay? Because that's from what I've noticed, with people is when you start some kind of business or something, I've noticed that a lot of people, they just kind of fall out when it comes to the business end deal of it. But even more so than that, don't give up, right? So like you put out 5 videos on YouTube and then you just, nobody watches, so you just give up. No, make more videos and more videos and more videos. Same goes for an Etsy shop, keep making wares, keep making more and more stuff, and same with carpentry, get as many jobs as you can, and do, keep going. Don't stop. Usually it takes 5 years to really actually make a profit off of a business, right? So think about that. We want so much instant gratification, but in all reality, there is no instant gratification. You have to stick it out with things. So that's my advice for you there. In the middle of the season, happiness, abundance, success. You're going to be very satisfied here in the middle of the season. So looks like May is going to be pretty good for you, and then in June, it looks like you're going to be traveling. And if you're not traveling, then you should travel because it's going to bring you peace of mind. It's going to help you move forward in life. It's going to help you have a nuance to life, right? So definitely in June, if you aren't traveling, I would suggest traveling. Now that doesn't have to be far, okay? It can be in your city, and you're just going to visit something that you've never seen before, like the local museum. That's travel. That's you going somewhere and doing something that you didn't do before, or seeing something that you've never seen before. That's travel, right? So by doing that, yeah, that's going to bring you peace of mind and whatnot. This is a really great reading, honestly, besides the struggle. But like I said, I think the struggle's all up in your head, right? I don't think it's like a deathly fucking, struggle. I think that it's something that you can take care of. I really do. I really believe that. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot cards have to say. Universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Yeah, just put in the work. Put in the work. You got temperance here, and she's putting in the work. She's mixing up the ingredients. She's doing what she needs to do. And that's what you need to do when it comes to this harvest season. You got to build a harvest season first, right? You got to plant those seeds. Don't think that you're going to reap the fruits of your labor quickly here. Okay, you got to make the harvest first, then you harvest it and reap the fruits of your labor. So yeah, it's time to get to work, is what's up when it comes to this season. And then, eventually, it will pay out. But like I said, you gotta stick to shit. You can't just give up on stuff. All right, you gotta go and keep moving on it. I mean, if nothing's happening at all, then I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe it isn't the right thing for you. But the thing is that if you put in the business end of it and you start seeing some results, like here on my channel, I see results every week. They may be small results, but they're still results, and that's what keeps me going. That's what tells me, okay, I got to do this, because this is, something I want to do and something that I feel I was born to do. So there you go. I hope this resonates. I hope it helps. If it does, hit that like button, and if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, remember, there is bonus to this on my Patreon channel. So if you're interested in that, the link is in the description below. And I hope to see you back here next season. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.